Hey guys, it's me Nosy, here again for another video, and Sam is here, but I don't think he wants to show his face, so we'll leave him over there. Anyways, I'm here for technically a response to a video that I did some time ago, alongside my good mate Sam here. And that was on the announcement of a season 5 or 5th season of Code Lyoko. Now, if there's any fans of it that this series may be of interest to, then you may want to listen to this video. Or with you being hardcore fans just like myself and Sam here, you probably already know all the information that's been released as so far. But I'm just going to kind of elaborate in case there's certain people that don't know anything, and I'm just going to basically just repeat what's been said and what's been brought around the internet. Now, Code Lyoko Evolution is going to be a part live action for AF scenes and CGI, which is the original CG animated characters for Lyoko. It is going to be consisting of 26 episodes, which is actually pretty darn decent, really. As of yesterday, which is recent news, as of yesterday, it was updated on the Code Lyoko official Facebook page that the French version of the show had been completed. So all the episodes are now done, dusted. They're possibly just in final process of editing and stuff like that. And apparently it is going to be airing at some point within fall this year. So that means fall. So this means either some point in September or right up to November or December. So it'll be from now right to the end of this year. So, but fans are thinking it's going to be possibly fall, which we should say it should be this month, September. But we don't know for sure. As of English versions, it has kind of hinted there is possibly going to be an English-speaking version. All it said on the Facebook page, all it said is there is no details as of yet for English version, but we are working on it, and that's all it said on the Facebook page. So it kind of is bringing me to believe that hopefully they're going to be making an English-speaking version as well. I can't be too sure on this. It says it on Wiki, but I know you can't always believe Wiki. And it's now just been mentioned on the official Code Lyoko Facebook page. So yeah. A few pictures have been posted up on the net as well. I will be posting them up probably at some point, either at the end of this video or during me speaking about it, because I'm going to say my thoughts on it as well as a little bit of information background. So, what else do I need to talk about? Apparently there's going to be a couple of new enemies. They've only released one new enemy, and apparently that enemy are known as ninjas. Yes, you heard right, ninjas. Apparently they're a little bit like the Code Lyoko team, the main team. But instead they're technically they're not as similar. Basically, what they are is that it's this secret organisation that is now working alongside Xana. And basically, these ninjas are technically controlled by actual humans here in the real world. So technically, they're like remote control, or technically they're basically controlled from the outside of Lyoko. For some reason, they've technically now working alongside Xana, which is if you don't know who Xana is, if this is falling on dead ears, Xana is technically this big super computer virus system that has become self-aware, and basically the team, which consists of Ulrich, Odd, Yumi, Alita, and later on became William. but he came into season 3 and then made it end season 4. But anyway, consists of mainly Odd, Yumi, Alita, and Ulrich. Yeah, Ulrich. So yeah, basically there, and obviously Jeremy. Obviously can't forget Jeremy. And basically they're fighting all these monsters and basically trying to, because obviously Xana kind of leaks into the reality and starts to make things a little bit weird. He tries to nearly kill people in different circumstances. He puts the actual kids that are trying to, beat him into serious predicaments. Basically, it's just them basically fighting this self-aware computer virus, basically. So yeah, so it's kind of happening again in season 5, but it's meant to technically be like 2 years later in the future. So it's meant to be like 2 years after when the series 4 technically finished. So they're a little bit older, possibly in the final year or 2 of school. And basically, if you remember from season 4, Jeremy actually shut down Xana for good. They actually defeated him. They defeated Xana for good. So all I'm kind of thinking of, apparently this secret organisation have apparently meant to have like awakened him again somehow. Obviously must have snuck into the actual factory where Jeremy used to work, and basically obviously activated him again, and Xana's now back to his old tricks, and now he's got a bit of a backup from a different source. So it's going to be quite interesting. Now, my thoughts on this. When I first thought about this, first heard that's going to be a mixture of live action and CGI, I wasn't very happy, because I'm very much on the side with the official fans, where I technically wanted a full anime series where it's fully animated. Basically animated, then CGI. I wanted it in the same context. But I've kind of come around to the idea. I've seen some pictures of some of the characters that have apparently been now released. They've released a few pictures of a few people that are meant to be playing a few of the characters. Apparently they've released the actor that's playing William. Apparently this is yeah, so they're meant to release the picture for William. I'm not going to show his picture because I don't want it to be wrong and then get it coming back to me from other people. So I'm not going to show his picture because I'm not too sure if it's definite or if it's just somebody's kind of just doing it. But there is one picture that has been officially released, and it's the actress that's playing Alita, and this is a picture here, as you can see. I'm not going to say her name because I can't really pronounce it fully because it's obviously French. So I'm just going to put her name right underneath the header there at some point, so you can kind of get the name. So she is going to be playing Alita. Now, let me know down there below in the comment section if you think, if you tell me what you think about it. If she technically quenches the thirst of you people that would play a live action Alita. I mean, I've actually seen her in her full get-up, makeup and pink hair, the whole deal, and she does look pretty good. She looks pretty convincing, but it's all down to she can actually act the part. And it goes down to also with Odd, because Odd for me is my favourite character in Code Lyoko, and I think it goes for nearly everybody. And Code Lyoko is the joker of the group. He doesn't take things seriously. He'll jump into circumstances and probably get something really badly happen to him. And it'll end up that he'll do something and the rest of the group will have to go in after him. That's basically the type of person Odd is. And I love him. I really do love him. He's a love-hate character, but you love him more than you hate him, because he can be very in-your-face and very annoying. Now, the guy that has to play the character, I will envy that person if he can really, really pull it off. Because, to be honest, the actor has to have some sort of a personality where he's very jokey, very in-your-facey, very elaborate character. It'd have to be a very elaborate person, personally, in order to pull off Odd. So I'm going to be very, very anxious to see how they're going to pull off for Odd, how they're going to pull off for Alita. The rest of them, which will be William, Ulrich, Yumi. I mean, I've seen a picture for Yumi. The actress is meant to be playing Yumi, but I'm not going to show her either because I don't know if it's the true photo. I only know that the one for Alita is the true photo. So yeah. So now I'm gonna. So my thoughts is that it's kind of grown on me. I'm just really, really hoping that it does come through in the right way. I'm hoping fans do kind of warm to it once they get a bit of a taste for it. It is going to be released in France first, obviously, because that's the way it goes. So France are going to be getting it first, and there's 26 episodes, and apparently it's not going to be airing in Britain until obviously the full season's been aired. So we probably might not even get it until probably the latest, maybe at some point in November or December, or even next year. As of yet, there's absolutely no details of an English version as of yet, so I don't know whether, I mean, I'm really goddamn hoping they don't release it subbed, because if they do, I'll be really upset, because I can't stand to watch anything subbed. I have to be really, really, really passionate about the series in order to actually watch it subbed, because for me, it makes me lose the magic, and I'm having to, because of me having a bit of a, I have actually got dyslexia, and dyslexia is technically to do with like understanding words. Basically dyslexia. So I find things a lot more harder to understand and stuff like that than the next person next to me who probably doesn't have dyslexia. And also in maths and things like that. So I'm not very good at anything like that. So with that, I have to actually look. I have to take more notice in the reading, and because of that, my attention goes from the screen to the words, and whatever's happening there, I'm missing out on what's going on there because I'm taking too much time in actually reading what's being the actual subtitle, and because of that, I kind of lose interest quite quickly. So I'm really, really hoping that they actually bring in they do it again, but with British actors or English actors, because originally the Code Lyoko series was actually kind of a project between Canada and France, the original Moon Scoop, or whatever, that technically really actually made the series, and Canada actually did the actual English dub for the series. So technically they're going to have to do it. I don't know how they're going to do it, but they're going to have to do an English version, because the series was officially, technically, a partnership from Canada and obviously France. So I'd be really, really hoping that they do at some point release an actual English version, but it won't be probably until next year if we do get an actual English version. Because don't forget, they have to go through the auditioning stage. They're going to have to rewrite the script so that's obviously in English. They're going to have to find some sort of English director. They're obviously going to have to find a lot of things, so it's going to be a big deal, and it's going to take a good couple of months or more to actually get everything and the script right and everything. So as I just told you at the beginning of this video, that the series has only just finished being recorded and filmed and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll be really, really hoping and praying that they really do make an actual English version, not subbed, because I will not be able to watch it subbed, and quite frankly I'll be very upset. But anyways, that's enough from me. I thought to just bring this a little bit of information for you. if you are a fan of Code Lyoko, or you used to watch it a few years back. So yeah, Code Lyoko Evolution, this the 5th season. Technically, it's meant to be a spin-off reboot, hence why it's obviously a live action with CGI. So it's not technically, it's based on the whole concept, but and the characters, but it's technically different because of the live action. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and I really goddamn hope they make an English-speaking version, not dubbed, but English, you know. But yes, thank you very much indeed. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed, and I hope it's been of interest. And I will be back very, very soon with more videos. Thank you very much. See yous.